Republicans traditionally say, oh, we'll cut domestic spending, but we won't touch the military.
Military? Would you cut the military?
Yes.
Ahead of the announcement, Rand Paul's pushing for more military spending.
When I look at what we should spend money on, this or national defense, or this or that or national defense, for me the priority always is national defense.
For almost all his time on the national political scene, Senator Rand Paul has had a foreign policy very different from his fellow Republicans.
And he has no idea what he's talking about.
In 2011, Paul wanted the war spending budget cut from $159 billion to zero. But now he's running for president, and he wants the nomination of a party that is getting more and more hawkish on foreign policy. Today's Republicans are not the war-weary Republicans that we saw even a few years ago. That's largely because of ISIS and other jihadi groups across the Middle East. And Paul's supporters say the spread of those groups is why he's changed his own thinking. Last month, he proposed a $190 billion boost for the Pentagon over the next 2 years. His policy shift isn't just about ISIS. Paul was one of 47 Republican senators who in March signed a letter to Iran's leaders meant to undermine the Obama administration and ongoing nuclear negotiations. Despite saying this for years.
I would like to bring them to the negotiating table, and it appears as if the sanctions are working. So I think it's a good sign that we are in negotiations.
But that was the old Rand. The new Rand has campaign ads that say things like this.
For me, the priority always is national defense.
For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs.